Oh, I gotta play this spell again. That's bad. Oops. Clicked off the game. Oh, I gotta get used to this shot type again. I'm playing the video game and my hands are cold. I don't know how today's gonna go. I'm actually gonna do like attempts today. And you know what? Hopefully I can get it today. I don't want to be... If I get stuck on YoumuE on Eagle for too long, I'm gonna lose my mind. I just want to get 5 caps and then I'll check out a couple of other attacks, do like a run through the boss with invincibility just to remember what the hell I'm doing, and then I'll go from the beginning. And I don't want to be stuck in practice forever for today. Ew. That sucked. I don't know if I'm at 3 or 4. I'm just gonna go for 1 more though. Yep. But the thing is, after YoumuE Eagle, dude, I'm done with Wabak. I don't have to look at this extra ever again. And it'll be so nice. Now things just go well. YoumuE Eagle, thank you. hopefully I just get it today, you know. Fluke a run, eh? You know, I've been kind of on a fluke streak with Wabak recently. Well, not recently. I kind of lost it with YoumuE Eagle, and then it came back with Marisa Eagle. So you know, maybe. I spent time yesterday. I was curious how long I've spent in Wabak, and also just oh yeah, I keep looking at the yellow orbs, the wrong ones. Yeah, this is fine. I was curious how much time I put into Wabak so far, and yeah, it's a lot. The Wabak EX specifically, for ExNNN. Compared to the other extras. The only one that currently has it beaten, technically, is PCB, but PCB is also like a 2-in-1 package, and it was also my first 2 ExNNNs as a whole. So it's more of an outlier. Because the second you take away, you know, that first EX and that first Phantasm, then it's a lot shorter. But of course, I would also assume I got them like instantly, which wouldn't have been true. But still. PCB took a while, but for the most part, that it taking a while was very, like, in those 2 shots. How many hours so far? 29 for just this stage. Which on one hand isn't too much, on the other hand it is a lot compared to the others. I should just move faster. Because it was 11.5 with Marisa Wolf. And then it was like 4 for YoumuE Eagle. A lot of other shots went very quickly. YoumuE Otter took a while. And that does include the YoumuE Eagle practice session I had last time. Yeah. Oh, I'm not done. I've gone through a lot of the easier ones, easier extras so far. Okay, overall in ExNNNs, it was like 150 hours. Just for grinding this out. But there's still, you know, there's still DDC, LOL-K, UM, and IN. That's what I'm scared of. Everything else is mostly fine. LLS is weird, though. Oh, that's... Oh, I got past it. Half your UFO playtime in ExNNNs. Yeah, dude, 150 hours. I'm almost certain it's gonna double by the time I'm done. It's gonna be at least 300 because of the fact, like I said, there's still so many difficult ones left. DDC is probably gonna take a while. UM just kind of scares me overall. LOL-K is LOL-K. LOL-K is not only long, but it's also difficult because you gotta go through 5.5 minute stage section, which is gonna be agony. And then there's IN, which will always terrify me. But luckily, it's just last. Yeah, I don't know what LOL-K is gonna be like. Out of the difficult ones, it's like... It has the least variance. Not in its attacks, but in the shot types. Like, it's got variance in attacks, but... More so talking about, like, good shot type, bad shot type. And all that. Because IN has 12 shots ranging from Magic Team to Solo, Sakuya, and Reimu. DDC has Sakuya A on one end and then Sakuya B on the other. is like... has Marisa and Sakuya Dragon Eater that's just like really goofy. Loke is gonna be weird. Whatever. I'm thinking when I get to IN, I'm just gonna do teams first, and then I'm gonna do solos. And something I've always had in mind is just Solo, Saki, and Reimu are just guaranteed last. I don't know which one is going to be exactly last, because I'll just do a 50-50 to find out, but... But one of those two are going to be last, because it's the hardest ones. Like, there's... Usually I'm like, oh, I don't want to be completely biased against someone. But that's for, like, the mid or high range. When it comes to the bottom of the barrel, no one's going to be like, well, Solo Saki is actually pretty good. No. You were simply biased. You had confirmed it in your head that it was going to be the worst, so you left it for last. She actually has incredible shotgun potential. Real. That's real, guys. Did SA Extra yet? I never did any on stream, but I did Reimu A off stream. But I haven't done any other shots yet, so that one's still on the table. Oh cool, it's that super duper fast variation. Yeah, exactly. All your shots hit? Solo Saki is great. The Phoenix part is kind of hype though, because it does allow Alice to like actually be really nice. I forgot about this pattern, as I do every time. It's gonna feel so weird to play another Windows Extra, because I did play Mystic Square, but Mystic Square PC98 Extras are just built different. Being afraid of a pattern doesn't mean as much. There's being afraid of Muscle Explosion, and there's being afraid of Purple 2. It just doesn't hit the same. Ooh, is there a trash truck outside my house? 'Cause that's what it sounds like. My finger didn't hit the right key at one of those points. Oh, I got hit. I was kind of staring away from her at the tokens. Oops, don't do that in a run. Please. I've wondered how I'm gonna feel when I like when I actually finish everything. Even just I wonder how I'll feel when I finish YoumuE, but like just all the extras as a whole. Because this is just like a big part of what I do now. I've literally spent I've spent a while in these, and I still got, you know, like at least 100 hours to go. And I can only imagine how I'll feel when I get through it. Same with other stuff in other games. Just like, there are just some big goals that I now have just either the skill and or patience to get the skill for. And it just makes me curious, like, how I'll feel when I actually reach those goals. It depends, because usually when I have, like, a big goal, something new will come up. But I think this is, like, this is the one where it's just, like, this is just the big goal. There's nothing really... There's no extension to it that I'm gonna go for. There's more I want to do, but there's nothing that's really an extension to this. I can tell you one thing, I'm never doing this again. I'm never gonna be like, oh, I feel really nostalgic. What if I just did all-shot ExNNN again? Nope. Never happening. I might occasionally redo a shot type or something if I'm like, oh, I want to remember what this was like. Maybe in the year 2055, I get invited to the TWC extra bonus match. I've wanted to commentate one of those. Dual block again for fun. So true. Never doing it. One thing I did think about was like all game ExNNN in a row. Whatever order I want, whatever shot I want, just that in a row. Which could be neat. I'm not going for it right after though. That's like, give me time, bro. I want a break after this. Oh. Yeah, like an ExNNN streak. It does sound hard. It definitely would be. Even 5. Cause I wouldn't include POFV just cause that's boring. That's just not. Like, I am doing POFV for this, but if I ever wanted to grind for like all extras in a row, all ExNNNs, I wouldn't care about POFV. It's just it would kill the pacing of whatever it is. Either I have to grind for it first, or I just randomly have to do it, and if I lose, I lose, and I have to restart over. And it's just boring. Alright, let's just do runs. That's something, that's like, That's like a big maybe. That's just something I thought of one time. Would I ever go for it? I don't know. Do I want to go for it anytime soon? Nope. The second I do IN, I'm taking a break of some form or another. And then I want to do PCB-LNN. And then after that, I don't know what the hell I'm going for. And you know what? I'm just not going to think about it. I don't know what I'm going for after that, but you know what? I'm not even close to there, so I'm just not gonna. Yeah, I've thought a lot about how to react to various things. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I almost want to do something that will, like, make me cry. Not in a bad way, but, like, something that means, like, so much to me that once I pull it off, I just, like, get very emotional. Because I've seen people have things like that. And I've always just, like, I've wondered, like, will I ever get to that sort of level? Maybe I just won't, you know. Some people just don't, even if it does mean a lot to them, but it depends. That's been something I'm curious about. If I'd ever feel that way, and when. Final boss accumulated 3? God, I can imagine, dude. Yeah, I can imagine some you just like, yeah, I did it. But others need more than that. Like, I have ideas for what would, like, make me feel that way. Oh, Jesus. Like, finishing all the extras, possibly. Like, doing all of this, possibly. Maybe PCB. Outside of... oh my god. Yeah, the freaking the song that plays during RB. I've done stuff in games. It's like, I don't know, like new hardest levels in GD purely because of like the ending. Like the ending would just have this like one jump. It's just very nerve-wracking rather than a very like chilled out ending. And I'm kind of like, yeah, dude, this is the level I want to do. Finally. Dude, I struggle with the stage more than I should with the shot type. I feel like I should be so, I'm like so convinced that like, oh, it's like the same as YoumuE Otter essentially, but something about it just feels worse. I don't know what. It doesn't feel right. Oh, I got those beginning run nerves. It's actually something I want to test after this run if I hopefully remember. True, I could at least do stuff focused. Here it's like it takes so long if you can even like actually kill it in time. Ew, this non, so gross. I forgot it was this spell. Yeah, so I may have thought that I was about to do meteor shot. This is really gross. Really? Oh, that's so annoying. I could have, if I just cleared the spirits earlier, I would have been fine because I would have been comfortable with moving up. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I hate dying to that spell so much. It's my least favorite place to die because it's right before muscle explosion, dude. Ugh. And I can't hit her because I'm in a dumb lane. This place is fine. And muscle explosion is okay. I mean, technically not. I mean, RNG changed. The RNG value was gonna call changed because I died, probably. But still. Not probably, it just did because of... Actually, this game doesn't have crazy effects. I don't know. But probably. Yeah, if I just learn RNG manip, it'll be fine. If I just, like, you know, perform perfect frame perfect inputs constantly. Oh yeah, I wanted to test something. Okay, well, I'm actually pretty certain this non is aimed. I'm pretty sure, at least. I'm dead? Just move up, guys. It's that easy. Oh wait, I should probably turn on Invincible to test this. I might just be completely wrong, it just feels that way. I feel like some of her nons are aimed. But she moves over. Never mind, I think I'm just going insane. Just like ruin the pattern. Okay. Well, no, because like... Alright, maybe I'm going insane. I do want to not no ghost. I do want to test it with the others though. I think I'm just. I might just be lying, you know. It's just because they always seem to aim like straight down. Like, what if I'm over here? That is aimed. No, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Look at this. Look at that very first one. Right at me. And then I go down here. Right at me. It is aimed. I'm not insane. Now, how much does this help? I have no idea. Because it's kind of like... Third non is aimed. I think they're all aimed, yeah. I want to at least test it, though. I mean, they're all like freaking Yukari and whatnot. Yeah, because at the start of every single, like, cycle of this, bam, bam, bam. Okay, well, they miss sometimes because she's moving. But... Okay, so I think I got it. They all aim at first. Yeah, sometimes she just misses. I think I get how it works. So she shoots the first one, and then she resets the pattern. So I think it's... Because if I, like... I don't know, if I, like, move side to side... Yeah, it's still very clearly in a lane. So I think how it works is... It's not the whole... Well, the whole thing is aimed, but it's not constantly aimed. So it'll aim at you, and then it'll just shoot this pattern or whatever that changes based on how she moves. And then... once the next wave comes, that one will re-aim at you, and it'll continue like that. Bam, bam, bam. And then the next wave. Because you can see there's like an overlap in the bullets for one ring, and every single time that overlap comes into play, well, it tends to hit me. Alright. I understand how it works now. I was always wondering if it was aimed, and it is. I don't know how to take that to my advantage, though. It just means if I die to it, that's just a skill issue. Or it's movement being a bitch. Because movement does just kind of like goof things up. That does mean it's preferable to not be in the very center of a lane, though. Awesome. I'm having such a wonderful bit of time, having a good time, as if this defying the laws of gravity. Something, something, something. I don't know the rest of the words. Go, go, go. I don't have much to say. I want to say something. I always do this every freaking stream. Like, I don't talk for like 3 minutes, and I'm like, man, I sure haven't said anything in a while, but I never know what to say. I am a broken record. I'm a broken man. Oh, there goes my resource tokens, because they just had to fly right into me. Yeah, dude, that 1 extra life, just so right. I should have grabbed it. I gotta reset run, and I don't think this is good enough resources to clear. Oh, I'm so bad! I'm so bad! That was all just, I'm stupid, dude. That was all just me being dumb. I was literally just, I just needed to be a bit higher. That was it. No. I'm P-brain. I was too low, and then I just dashed left because I was greedy for damage, because I hate first spell as this shot type. It is so bad. Oh, dude, cool. I don't know if that was overlap or that's just how the pattern unfurls. As if it was overlap, I blame the game. That's the game's fault, not mine. And if it was, I meant to press down there. Yawn. I was gonna stream Tuesday, like I said, and then I was like, damn, I have like 5 weeks worth of homework due tomorrow. And I'm not trying to start failing college classes 2 weeks in. Because it was 2 weeks of psych, 2 weeks of physics, and then like a week of chemistry. And I was just like, I'm gonna be real. I think that's more important right now. And so for once, I used priorities and realized maybe video gaming can wait. Like, the most responsible I've been in, like, 19 years. Homework that has 5 weeks to do. That'd be terrifying. I mean, the physics homework feels like that. Because the physics professor's like, oh, here's... he gives us like a 50-minute video. Not physics, psychology, my psych teacher. You have to watch a 50-minute video and you have to watch it. Because otherwise, you don't get the password to the quiz. Which is where all of your frickin' grade comes from, basically. Can you do 2 times speed? Here's the problem. You can't just, like, he spread apart the password in either just him talking or random visual cues of, like, the letter K just, like, falling from the sky. And so any, like, attempt to skim through it means I could just very easily miss, oh, my bad, the number 7 as the 6th character of the 7-character password I did not get. And it really sucked because it was like almost 1 in the morning and I have to sit through like a 50-minute psych video. And I was like, my brain was numb. Luckily, the quizzes are literally just like, they're multiple choice, and it's the most random questions. Like, yeah, he could be like, oh, what does the hippocampus in the brain do? Or like, what regulates like memory in the brain? Or like, what's this like psychological disorder mean? But other times it's like, what % of people in the world have a TV in their home? And it's like, what do you mean? It's terrible. You can retake them like 3 times too, though. I just look up the answers half the time. Like, what % of people have a TV in their home? I don't know, man. This is a psychology class. What part of the brain does this? I don't know. What does Google tell me? Oh my god, I literally had it. I just needed to keep shooting. I DKO'd. Yeah, basically. You can retake it 3 times, but the questions do change every time. But you can still look them up. Sometimes I don't look them up because he also has a 30-minute timer on it for 25 questions, and I was tired. The biggest reason was because I have to share a room, and my keyboard is loud, as you can probably hear. And so it was hard to just quickly type things. I had to be, like, quiet about it. Because otherwise I'm hella waking up everyone ever. Because of course I had to do so, like... And so for the first one I retook it. And I got, like, a 96 at the end. It was, like, I got one question wrong. And I was like, yeah, whatever. The second one I got, like, a 52. And I was like, that's good enough. I don't care. As long as I just, like, schmoove through all the other ones, I'm fine. Because it's also an online-only class, and he's like, do the discussion board questions. You have to post something for all of the classmates you're never going to see ever. And then you have to reply to them, and it's like, I don't know what to reply with. Week 1, he's like, name 3 to 5 people you would bring on a deserted island. And the second thing he said was, no easy outs. So, like, you can't just get, like, a captain... You can't just get, like, a ship captain, can't get Superman... And so despite him, because I didn't have a real answer, I just named the 3 things he said you couldn't choose, and then gave reasons why I wanted them, aside from leaving the island. I don't know how he felt about that. I haven't seen what he graded it. And then there was week 2, which was just... I didn't even bother the discussion. I was too tired. I literally was just like... I'm willing to bomb 1 week of assignments. I was down. I was like, yeah, whatever. Being forced to watch the frickin' video is really annoying now. It's like, it's psychology, so like, some of it is like, I can just kind of piece it together from the question. Like, I already did take a psych class in high school, so at least some stuff carried over. I'm not too much of a lost cause. And I'm taking a physics, psychology, and then organic chemistry class. The physics one is really cool. Physics is awesome when you know calculus, because instead of needing to memorize like the world's dumbest formulas, like, oh well, how do I calculate adrenaline of this vehicle or whatever? Adrenaline? Acceleration. I can't speak right now. How do you calculate acceleration? It's like, okay. And then they, like, give you a velocity formula. And I'm like, oh, you just want me to, like, do the derivative? And it's like, no, but you can. And that's what I do every time. Or it'll be, like, I need the integral. Because it gives me, like, velocity. And it's like, tell me position at this second or whatever. And it's like, okay. Like basic calculus, and it's so awesome because basic calculus is so nice. Calculus can get scary, but when you're like doing power rule derivatives, it's so nice. If you give me just a basic ass like 3x squared plus 2x, it's like, oh hell yeah, dude. give me those. And there's Calc 2. According to my freaking physics professor, Calc 3 is apparently easier than Calc 2, which is nice because I didn't do too hot in Calc 2. Calc 2 didn't go well. We started talking about infinite series, and because it was all online, it just kind of didn't register. So I'll have to relearn that in freaking Calc 3 whenever I take that. Yippee. Calc 1, I blew through Calc 1. Calc 1 was easy for me. Because math has always just been my strong suit. So Calc 1 was easy, except for... It's like calculating change in area over time. That I was always bad at. I forgot what it's called. It had a specific name, but I was really bad at that, of all things. Everything else was fine. That one thing in particular, though. At first, integrals were also goofy. Oh, and, like, the midpoint formula for doing integrals, which was mostly useless. You know, they randomly wanted to bring it up. Alright, remember that this is triangle chase. This sucks. Alright, I need wolf. That's not turning into a wolf, though, I think. Yeah, it isn't. Alright. Christ, dude. It's over! I fluked it! It's over! The book is done! Yes! It's done! I fluked it! I fluked final! That was terrifying! Ah! Oh my god. I got so I want to throw up, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I got so nervous. I got so nervous. I fluked it. Oh, I'm just making monkey noises now. I can't. That's it. Marisa Wolf. Wait. Marisa Wolf. Marisa Otter. Marisa Eagle. Rainbow Wolf. Rainbow Otter. Rainbow Eagle. YoumuE Otter, YoumuE Wolf, YoumuE Eagle. Oh, it's over! That was terrifying! Yes! It's actually over! It's actually over! I'm done! The book is done! I did it! I didn't choke! Oh my god! There was so much that went so close! GD player level reaction. Actually though. Oh my god, how did I get past freaking survival? One of the last dodges of survival was so close! Just today I was like, oh yeah, I'm just practicing final, and I got it like 5 times in a row, and I'm like, okay, things are looking good. Back when it was near the start, the very first time I capped it, it took 80 attempts, and then the last time I streamed, I spent a while to end up with like a 50% cap rate. Oh my god, YoumuE Eagle. I can't believe I did YoumuE Eagle! I did YoumuE Eagle ExNNN! Oh my god, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. It was so bad near the start. I can't believe it. I worked for this! It's so long! Alright, that took an hour. So Wabak, in total... Let me grab... I have a paper of all the different things written down. Wabak, in total... my mouse pad is too big. I have nowhere to write. 30 hours for Wabak. Oh. Alright, so first of all, Kudaka first spell, I did it like a slash here and it lasted longer, but not much. I can't believe it. I'm gonna get to look at it for another extra stage! Sure, I looked at Mystic Square, but it was not the same. It was not the same because I had Wabak waiting for me. But I'm done! Oh my god. I can't get over it, dude. I did YoumuE Eagle. I'm done. Oh my god. That's one of the big ones. Forever I was terrified. I can't believe I never died to final. I was so ready to die to final. That was a pretty nasty one, but I don't know. I was just cracked at it today. Oh my gosh. Now I get to play DDC. Finally I do like one of the hardest things I've ever done, and I get to play DDC extra afterwards. That's cool. I'm gonna skip past spam. No one cares about the spam. No, spam. I literally pressed backspace just to find out. Yeah, yesterday I was curious. Yeah, so out of all the games we have, Mystic Square took 7.5. Oh yeah, this one, I hate this spell so much, is YoumuE Eagle. I cannot understate how annoying this spell is as this shot type. Oh no, this was fine. I didn't die to it again. Yeah, so Mystic Square is currently the shortest at 7.5. And then EUSD took 17 hours. That's an estimate because I had a lot of off-stream QED practice, so I don't actually know exactly how long EUSD ExNNN was. I threw in like a 2 to 3 hours extra just to like, I don't know, make sense of what has happened. PCB in total between every shot type and then both extra stages took 48.5. Mountain of Faith was 12. Mountain of Faith zoomed by. UFO was 18.5, which you saw my return to UFO. It didn't seem UFO extra didn't seem like that much, but originally, Reimu B took me like 5 hours, and then I spent like another like 4 trying to get good at Sinai B and Reimu A, and nothing happened. But then my return to UFO is very smooth. 10 Desires took 17.5, and then Wabak took 30. Which I believe is... It's 11.5 hours for Marisa Wolf, 4 for Reimu Eagle. The 4 for Reimu Eagle, like 3 for YoumuE Otter, 4 for YoumuE Eagle, then it was like half an hour for Marisa, Otter, and Wolf. Not Wolf. Definitely not Wolf. Otter, Eagle. Reimu Wolf took I think about a bit over an hour. YoumuE Wolf took about an hour, a bit over an hour. Reimu Otter was like 40 minutes or something. I got some very lucky runs, I gotta say. But part of it isn't luck. I don't want to chalk it up all up to luck. I do think there were just times where I just generally played really well. Like here, I think I just played out of my mind. The spell, this should not take that long, but, like, this should, like, you get to shotgun her constantly, but for some reason, you don't do as much as I'd like you would to do. So she gets to move towards the center, which is spooky. I got scared here, very scared. This non, 6th spell, and then 7th non, I hate dying to them so much. There's a realistic chance I died to this one, and frickin' the other one. Meteor Shot. I died a Meteor Shot too often, but who cares? I'm done, dude. Who cares? I'm probably like the 2nd person to have ever done this. Maybe there's more, but I only know of one person to have ever done not just YoumuE Eagle, but all-shot ExNNN for Wilbok. Oh, but I don't care about if I was 2nd, 3rd, or 500th, dude. I'm just happy I did it. I care about the fact that I did it! 14 deaths to Muscle Explosion, 2 to 8th spell, 6 to Survival, and 4 to Final. Culminating in 30 hours of playtime between 9 shot types. On average, that's like... how long? That's a bit over 3 hours for each shot type. With freaking... some of them carrying that a lot more than the others. I just had the consistency at this point. If I got YoumuE Eagle 2nd, that would have been actually disastrous. Because YoumuE Eagle took... I can only imagine how long it would have took me if I got YoumuE Eagle 2nd. This spell, as usual, terrifying me. You know what? I never died to 8th non. That's nice. Thank God I never died to 8th non. 8th non is like the worst thing to die to, probably. Like, Meteor Shot annoys me the most, because I want an attempt at, like, Muscle Explosion, but that's because I never died to 8th non. I would have become a different person if I died to 8th non. Alright, this spell. I'm in awe. Listen, I've generally played well. I freaked out at the end here and got away with it. So first of all, I got really bad token RNG on what was thrown out, because there's an eagle already out. Well, it changed immediately, but there's 2 eagles, and they're like all pretty next to each other at times, so it was pretty scary. But luckily, I was just able to snatch it. But I don't... if you getting 2 of the same token after that neutral hyper really kind of sucks. Man, DDC time. DDC. So glad I get to take a break with double dealing character extra. So happy. That was scary. Is it this? No, it's the next wave, I think. The next wave gave me something completely nasty, and I 100% expected to die. I was ready for death on this red wave right here that's about to come up. So this is the hardest wave in the survival, especially when it does this to you. I 100% expected to die there. Once I made it past that purple wave, I was just like, oh, I'm actually going to get to final. That red wave was just horrible. Because in my viewpoint, I'm looking at the gap I'm in, and then the one to the left and the right, and all 3 of them have, like, this fireball coming straight down. Alright, let me try that. What was, like, my thought process during this final? Immediately, I thought, play it safe. Don't greed for damage, just play it safe. I didn't entirely like how these blue arrowheads were lining up with the shards. I didn't like it a ton, but it wasn't too bad. Doesn't matter too much. It's usually how it lines up with the blue and red arrowheads line up. And they were fine. The lineup between these were mostly fine. But the yellow wave was not as fine. I also struggled to stay underneath her. That's the problem with this setup. It makes it easy if you're under her, but you can if you're pushed out, it's hard to get back in. Yeah, this yellow wave was just nasty. Yeah, gaps like that were just plentiful. That was scary. I would have died there if that was my second shot type. I would have went left 100%. I would have looked at that gap and I would have saw a potential on the left, but I would have been internally freaking out. I would have gone left and died 100%. I'm confident in saying that. Dude, this final phase took so long. How long of a spell that was that? 68! That was a long final. Like, 68 to 70 is like, you really had to play it safe. And I did, dude. I did. Oh my god. It's done. Oh. Actually, there's one thing I want to do. There's one final thing. I want to do in Wabak. And that is one of these achievements. I don't know which one it is. Wabak achievements. Achievements. Is it 32 or 34? No, 31 or 34. Okay, 33 I mean. 33. Capture every spell card. Alright. Yeah, this is complete extra without dying. I think I got this achievement, you know? I think I got it under the bag. Oh yeah, let me change the PB. Who cares? EX. Oh, shot. Wait. Alright, I wanna get at least, I wanna get achievement 33. I don't care about 31. 31 is complete lunatic without dying. No thanks. I'll do that wherever I go. Accidentally with TH brag. So I'm just gonna go into spell practice. And we're just gonna kinda, I definitely don't want to play freaking Reimu Eagle. What do I want to play? I think I'll play Marisa Wolf. Marisa Wolf sounds fine. So I'm just gonna run through every spell here and capture it once. You actually have it real. That 2 break. Oh yeah, it's you know, this is my break. I don't want to jump right into DDCEX. This is my break. Just capture every single spell card in spell practice once. Not as every shot. That would take 8 use. Yeah, easy Aka first spell has like 0 bullets. It's awesome. Oh, I can't wait to have to capture Geometric Creature again. That's gonna be so cool. Luckily, it just gives me 4 power here, so I completely murder everything. I don't have to capture non-spells, at least. Or stages. I don't have to play stages, you know? That's cool. Yeah, ID is gonna be wacky. I'm just gonna treat it like it's RNG. I mean, I just need 1 cap. RNG spell, that's all it is. Also gonna be the last thing I do before I get the achievement. Or it'll just unlock beforehand. If it counts the caps I got in practice. Baller spell. Baller spell. I just moved down and then waited. Does Hidden Star 4 Seasons have achievements? I forgot. I feel like it does. I don't know if I'll go for all spell caps in that one. That's gonna be, that one's a bit more of a struggle. Hope you like listening to the first, like, 3 notes of every song in the game, every boss theme in the game. The spell was impossible when I was doing LMB. Something... I died to it, see? It's impossible. I'm gonna do high up strats. High up strats go hard. If/when I return to a block LMB, I'm doing that. New Mentos hitbox. Alright, stage 2 time. Oh yeah, I gotta be high up now. No, I'm still not over the fact that I actually finished Wabak finally. It's done, dude. Done diddly done. Unfortunately, I now have to go into what is arguably the worst thing I could have spun on that wheel after I did Mystic Square. Like, I can definitely see the argument being made that DDC All-Shot ExNNN is harder than, well, okay, All-Shot ExNNN due to, like, the bad shots and whatnot. I don't know if I agree with it, because I haven't done either, but I can see someone arguing for it. Although then IN just kind of, like, sits above waiting. IN sees all as it waits to be done after I do literally everything else. Yeah, IN, you know, IN just wasn't on the wheel yet. But yeah, IN has, you know, 12 shots. IN will be an arduous journey because of the fact that I'll be like so close to being done, but I still have to do IN 12 times. And then, you know, Toho 19 might just unironically drop by the time before I'm like done. And I don't know what that's gonna be like. Like, I'll continue this. I'll always get ExNNN All-Shot in every new game that comes out, unless I, like, I don't know, lose my hands. I don't know what I'd do with... It depends on when 19 drops. Like, if 19 drops mid Imperishable Night, I'm probably just gonna do 19 last instead. But if it drops beforehand, it actually depends. 19 could secretly be the hardest All-Shot ExNNN. It could also just not be. Who knows? No one knows. It's a mystery until it actually happens. Since, you know, no one knows anything about 19. 18.5 just dropped. I don't think 19's, like, showing up instantly. But it's possible. Yeah, forced bomb. 19's first impossible. EX did no miss, no bomb. Yeah, the DDDD wall. I'd cry. Roommate's Final is funky for me because I can't read it very well. It's not very difficult, but like sometimes my brain just like turns off when trying to read it. Although it's not hard. Like, I just did it without very much issue. You just have to be aware. Now it's time for Kutaka. Chimkin time. This felt right. Even if I get the achievement early, I am just gonna go through every spell once as Marisa Wolf and capture it. Like, chances are, the achievement will proc when I do, like, ID hard mode. Which would be so cool. Oh yeah, I gotta test. Do I still believe Kutaka first spell and EX is harder than the main game counterpart? Yeah. They're like the same thing. But I feel like the EX counterpart just has so much more, like, gross overlap. Confirmed, you know? Extra is harder than Lunatic, confirmed, you know? Oh, I have to cap Kutaka Final 4 times. That's so lame. I can't wait to just say Wobok is done and then close the game, and I don't have to think about, like, oh, next time I stream I play Wobok Extra. I have such a love-hate relationship with Wobok Extra. Oh yeah, it's also way harder to read because you have freaking red bullets on red background. I have a love-hate with Wobok Extra. It's freaking so goofy. Like, on one hand, it's like, I think it's the anxiety of runs gets to me. I think she has some fun patterns, and getting consistent at a lot of it is pretty nice. I think Saki Final is fun. Get better at Final. Yeah, Kutaka Final is just like, if you play YoumuE, you just kind of win, and then if you don't play YoumuE, it's just weird. Why did I used to do, like, the most, like, whack-ass strat here? Where I would, like, do pure vertical. Like, that was the Lunatic version. What? What was I doing before that made it so hard for me to read it? I was so confused. Alright, now we get to do the cool thing where I just, like, sit on her feet. God, this spell is just weird. Like, I don't even know. Like, how are you supposed to cap this at the bottom is what I want to know. Like, outside of YoumuE. Like, what are you expected to do? What is, like, the intended strat? Is this the intended strat? Like, I need to know. These are questions I need answers for. Yeah, and then you have the Lunatic version, where they shoot a lot more of these bullets. And stuff like that happens. Alright, now we move on to the fun parts. Yachi was easily like my favorite part of going for LMB. I don't know why, her fight was just very fun to me. It was like by far the most fun part of the game. I mean, we had struggles. Stage 1 through 3 bosses were like meh. And then Keiki is just... What a fight she is, dude. Now, stage 4 as a whole, I don't know if I'd call that my favorite part, but... Yachi was. I don't like stage 4. Bad memories of this stage. I'll just return to this game when I'm like mega cracked at it. I just like remembered how I used to do this spell though. Ah, it's weird. That RNG though, it's weird, but when if you try to like, it is funky where it'll just like get way harder. Alright, well, the route didn't go perfectly, but I actually remembered it. The route for that final, kind of. Yeah, I partially learned how to do it if she went down left, but I was never, like, great at it. God, easy mode is so cool. My idea was always, if I ever saw her go down right, I would go far. If I ever saw her go down left, I would go right instantly. Like, I didn't struggle to see if, like, she actually was... Why is normal have so many more bullets? What? Easy mode has, like, literally, like, 4 things in it, and then normal mode is just... Yeah? Oh, this spell? I never got a hold of this spell. This spell was impossible. Like, I never had consistency with it, because I would look at routes, and they all looked, like, so jank. Does hard shoot faster than that? Wait, hold up. I mean, why does hard felt so... Is lunatic faster? I haven't seen this spell in forever. Oh, no, right. It's slower, but she has 2 of them. Right, I remember my problem now. And I remember I was, like, doing the other difficulties, and I'm like, the route doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, that hard was, like, so fast. She shoots so many. That was awesome. I was like, I felt like I was so confused because I'm like, I don't remember Lunatic ever shooting that fast. Oh yeah, I know the route. She went. Don't worry, I can pull off the route. Watch me. Hard is so goofy, dude. Hard and normal can be home to some of the really goofy stuff because, I don't know. Normal, some spells are just like completely different on hard and lunatic compared to easy and normal. So normal, you'll have like the hard version of something, and it's weird. Nisiyama Shrine Ritual, Hunting Ritual, or whatever, is always just the most confusing thing to me. Damn it, she went down left. I think. I wasn't looking. This was hard, and so I wasn't really paying attention. I'm just kind of doing my lunatic route, hoping it goes well. She's so high up. Alright, yeah, lunatic. Let's go! Oh yeah, this is the spell I'm familiar with. Alright, she went up and left. We good. It's like best case scenario. Owned. Alright, she didn't go down left, but you know, I'm not gonna keep playing it to make sure she does. But Yumi's gonna be weird. It's gonna be the same thing. I know the lunatic routes, but I don't know the frickin'. Never mind, I can do that on every difficulty. Let's go. I mean, third spell's gonna be fine. Penal is third spell. Second spell might be weird. No, second spell should be fine. It's gonna be final, maybe? I don't even know. Alright, that was weird. That was weird. They shot at, like, weird intervals. I feel like I couldn't do it as easily. I at least remember stuff. One of the big reasons why Block L and B tortured me so much was because of the stages. I couldn't be bothered to learn them to a certain degree, and anything even mildly inconsistent pissed me off. It's very annoying. Nope, not save replay. I don't think I care to watch that over again. Simply cruising through, you know? Just jiving. It's so nice, dude. It's over. I am gonna play with Bach though today. Like, I'm not gonna not mess with it today. I'm not gonna do runs, but I do want to practice. Was it always that fast? that felt speedy. I don't know why. I remember them being slower. Alright, spell card 3 is going to be piss easy no matter the difficulty. Thanks to my good old friend here, Marisa Wolf. Yeah, I remember doing that higher, but I guess I didn't Because when I went lower and then I saw the blue knives cross over, I'm like, oh, this feels more familiar. Oh, that's why. I was like, I feel like I killed this faster on easy. And that's because I did. Because there was just less Haniwa, so they weren't blocking some of my missiles. One day I'll return to Woblock LMB, but I don't know when. I don't want to leave it unfinished for forever. But I don't have any drive to do it right now. I don't care enough. It'll be once I'm done with all extras, that's for sure. Because I ain't doing anything else until I'm done with that. And after PCBLNN, because I still do want to do that after all extras. Easy peasy, dude. Easy peasy spell. Now we have spell 4. Remember, you attack. Kill that one. Kill that one. And just do your own thing. I don't know why I'm like key spamming, just cause. Man, I don't want to do square creature. Square creature was weird consistency-wise for me. Also, why did I always mess that thing up? I always had it last way longer than it should have when I freaking was doing LMB. Square creature was funny because it was like, I basically had a perfect like 50-50 on it. Yeah, look, even now, 35 out of 64. And even then, it was like 50%, yet it was like the thing I was the most confident in. Except third to last. Oni-shaped sculpting art, or whatever it's called. That one was fine. It was wacky. Yeah, I kind of just realized after I just did that. I think I went through the wrong gap. Circle creature. I hated circle creature. Dies faster than it. Yeah, it felt a bit slow. Sword Creature was an impossible spell for me. Top strat? Top strat's hard. Oh, and never mind. Different top strat you're probably thinking of. Greed? The greed pays off. Yeah, yeah, version of Sword Creature I can actually cap. This thing was like I hated ID, but Circle Creature was also just like the bane of my existence. Because of this dodge, dude. This dodge was just... my brain doesn't think properly on it. Even on hard, I can't do it. Greed? It pays off every time. I'm surprised I dodged that. This or linear. Her hardest spell for me was, well, various things due to various reasons. ID was the hardest one because I didn't want to play it. Geometric Creature was the one I expected to die to the most. Perish! Ah! I forgot it has the circle clear effect, so it doesn't immediately cancel. This one's linear, right? Yeah. Linear on easy is weird. Harder than Lunatic? But like, because of just, I don't know, they don't like it to... instantly, they just don't cancel it, like, or they don't hit the walls at the same time. So you already have this, like, weird desync. I guess I'm playing the Lunatic version now. I meant to press down. Like, because this one's way faster, and so it's just... there's less desync. Well, it still occurs if she's, like, near a wall. Oh! Cool spell card. No, I'm going to normal. Yeah, it depends on where she is, but... on easy, it feels like it's just always desynced no matter where she is. And on normal. I guess it's because of the speed. But obviously, if she's like near a wall or the ceiling... that'll just happen no matter what. Be quick. Nah, well, it wasn't quick, but it always confuses me the fact that sometimes they just change colors. Like, why is it on easy and normal freaking yellow? Ew, the laser sound just kept going. It was like quiet. But it was just, I don't know, easier to pick out, I guess. Linear was like the most fun spell card she had because it felt like something I could actually dodge sometimes. Spell card 4. Oh, no, not Idle Creature. I hated Idle Creature, dude. Actual bane of my existence. Bro, this spell is ass. Yeah, that was volatile. I had such a volatile reaction of just realizing what was next. Didn't expect me to hate it. God, this spell was one of the banes of my existence, because it was like ID was mostly just I was stubborn and I didn't know it because I didn't like it. This spell was just like it just didn't, and my brain did not function right when I had to see it. Because YoumuE, the thing is, oh, it's so annoying because everyone else I talk to plays YoumuE, and they don't know how to do IC. How do I do IC? I don't know. I just slash and win the game. But I like refuse to use YoumuE because I don't trust myself enough. Oh yeah, I just realized with the YoumuE Eagle done, there's no more of that YoumuE shot type because 10 desires and Wabak is done. Anyways, Lunatic, this spell, booty butt cheeks. Yeah, I understand now how it works. So if I put time into it, I'd probably hate it less, but like, did not realize that at the time. I like cool cancel, cool circle cancel. That I would have capped that in a run, but you know. Oh yeah, I've heard with Rainbow like Otter and stuff. It's terrible. Even YoumuE Eagle can just slash. Thank you, YoumuE Eagle. Alright, I did it like first try, but I DKO'd because of the cancel and because I'm dumb. And now I can't get there again. Go right. Go right. How did I ram into that? I am to the right of you. You will now move right. Because you're a real one. Ugh. I mean, it's like the same thing, but I just less familiar with it. There we go. Oh, I can't wait to cap ID 4 times. Oh, this spell's free. Alright, good. And then I have to do Geometric Creature! Yay! God, I love easy mode. Normal ID, let's go! I love normal and hard ID. Free spell card. Too bad I can't sit bottom on Lunatic. Or hard, probably. On hard, it's probably fast enough to where I have to get out of the way. Or it just doesn't line up in a way that makes me have to. Never mind. Don't you guys love having to listen to like the pre-drop of Kiki Steam? Oh, I'm dumb. I think I moved to the right either too early or too late. Which, I think it was too late? Fuck it. Okay, yeah. I'm not worrying. Alright, yeah, it was too late. Let's go. That's not what you're supposed to do. Geometric Creature, let's go! Can my new keyboard carry me through Geometric Creature? Oh yeah, now the tokens are here. Cool. God, this spell has too much health, dude. The spell, I think, was one of the biggest reasons why I quit, because I could get here on LNN pace and just... Well, if I could get to, like, Keiki on LNN pace, but I could 100% just game over to this in the end. Geometric Creature could literally just be, like, a 3-miss, and that's just life. Yeah, the part where I can't do it. You and me both. I had faith in doing LMB before I started it, and then I played Keiki more, and I was like, oh, good God. I'm never doing this. Alright, I'm so good. Now we're out. It's like a different thing on higher difficulties. This one is just, it's just the same, it's just the yellow wave. That's what, never mind. KK is hard, but she was too hard for me. It's called Otter River. True. The problem is the fight was too hard for me because I was literally just like, it's not like I was consistent. Like I know I said if I LNN'd here I could die to like geometry. I wouldn't even get to ID. Oh ew. But it's realistic that I'd like get here with like no resources because of how inconsistent I was at most stuff. Of course, grind it out, but like some stuff was just too hard. This is weird. I don't like this. Hello? Yeah, on hard is starting to play, dude. I'm starting to play the game. I don't know what that was, but I think that's that's me being cracked. Calculated exactly. Now I have to capture on Lunatic, dude. I have like 1 out of 275 on this though. I don't actually know what I have. But it ain't good. I have to actually focus during this because I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I do know what I'm doing, that's the problem. Oh, man. I can't even get past one wave. Having a good time to talk to the stars, flying a fire to find the boss if we got 13. God, I couldn't have just fluked it, dude. I'm mad. I don't want to play Geometric Creature. There we go. You know, let's check out my cap rate for this when I was doing LMB. 8 out of 84. Let's go. 10%, baby. 50. I had 10% on ID too. Oh. Phase 1. Oh, yeah. I don't care. Since when was that a thing? Why is that a thing in TH Prep? I could just do Phase 4, but that's boring and dumb. Oh, oops. Wait, doesn't matter if I get a hyper. Or break. Huh. Well, whatever. I've gone far enough. I think I can manage. I didn't really think about that. I could have just broke my way through GC. But it just wouldn't have been the same. Also, I think breaking doesn't capture it anyways, so... Yeah, break still fails, so it probably wouldn't have gotten the cap anyways, now that I think about it. I probably also wouldn't have been able to read the spell in the first place. Wow, it really just kind of ramps up on normal, huh? Oh, hello? Where'd you come from? Why couldn't Keiki, like, move during this spell, you know? Why couldn't this be like Saki Final, where, you know, theoretically it could be made static, but it's, like, really dumb to do so? Because she moves? You know, that would have been cool, honestly. I would have loved to just be at peace and believe this spell was just completely random. Oh, Jesus. Bro? That is, yeah, that's, it's hard to read as RNG. It's goofy. Huh? Huh. Oh, so fast. That got nasty. 2 left. I think this will probably be the one that'll proc the achievement. Or I have to do it all in spell practice, and I have to go through extra. I'll probably still go through extra anyways. And Lunatic ID, because why not? That'll probably take me like 30 tries, at least. 50, 500, 300. It's an ISC spell, really. Dirt's face has like no health. Why? Oh no! Now I gotta sit through the rest of it. Oh. Dude, that one yellow, I was like, oh, I want to go over here. And then one yellow one's just cruising along with me. That no focus part was actually intentional in order to set it up for a really nice lineup. Oh, this is a terrible lineup, bro. They're all just in the same spot. Oh, I screwed up, bro. This is the worst lineup of all time. But it's actually secretly free. Oh, yeah, there's the achievement. Alright. I'm gonna do the rest at least. Yeah. I didn't even hear the achievement proc, but there it is. Alright, I'm just gonna do ID Lunatic and then EX spells, because why not? And then we can move on. Only took like an hour. God, why couldn't this spell just be random? I would be so much happier. Like, it would be really hard, but I'd be more willing to do it than static dumb. No! That's fine. I'm cracked enough. No, dude, the gap was gone! So my ID is static. It can be made static. Essentially, so whenever So basically, whenever you get it to the next phase, so let's just take phase 2. Whenever you hit it down to phase 2 or 30 seconds pass, the blue wave will start right on Keiki. And so the thing is, and then that'll continue for the next like 30 seconds for the next phase and whatnot. So if you time it out, it'll all always show, every phase will start at Keiki. And so if you time it down, it'll always be at the exact same time, so it'll be static. And if you just kill it at the same times necessary, if you kill it at the same times to a very, close margin, then it also just becomes static. Because every phase starts in the same way and acts independently of each other. And that's what gives it that quality. Saki Final also has this quality, but you can't time her down for that and stuff. And she also moves. Why did I move into that? Which is also really funny, because technically Saki's rage phase is just static. Or kind of. It can be made static if you just time out first phase until final. Yeah, just become tasked. Some people manage to do it. I personally couldn't. I don't have the ability to do the kill strat. But I've seen it be done. Star shooting at the third is weird to me because, well, maybe not. If you dodge third in the same way, then fourth should be the same generally every time. No, dude. The timed out 3 just makes more sense to me because it'll just always be the exact same thing every single time. I need something that'll let me practice phase, like the 4th phase and 3rd phase in like a timed down scenario. I'd be so much more willing to learn ID rather than having to wait a literal minute and a half to try and figure out for one attempt what I even do there. There we go. A vid would also help. Alright, that took 6 attempts. That was nice. Alright, let's just go through every EX spell. Just to make all the funny little letters blue. So it'll be like Marisa Wolf clear with everyone. Dude, 125 on this spell. Yeah, the 10% cap rate. Oh wait, right, I forgot about that bug. Where she doesn't even start the spell. Hello? I'm literally... YoumuE Eagle kills it faster than Marisa Wolf. Because of how she just obliterates the health at the start. I didn't even like think about that. Like it felt long. It's just like it's not dead yet. This one on the other hand. Yeah, that's definitely faster. This spell is like probably... This is probably my least favorite spell in Obaki X, just because it's boring. Muscle Explosion my least favorite from a consistency perspective, but this one's just my least favorite from a gameplay perspective. Because at least Muscle Explosion has something to it that makes some degree of sense where you can like read ahead, sort of. Here it's just lame. Oh yeah, I also have 100 attempts on this thing. I get to do it normally. And also in one wave. Hallelujah. Saki Rage Phase technically being static is really funny. At least the final phase is always going to be like, if you start from Rage Phase through TH Prac, or you time down to Rage Phase without killing any, with just staying on phase 1 the whole time, then everything comes in all at once and it's static. They're two different types though. Starting from in TH Prac is going to yield a slightly different outcome than starting from it, not starting from it, timing down to it. But because of how it works, you're just always going to get the same pattern. She'll still move around, though, and that's random. It's not perfectly... Oh, yeah. Lay it on me. I don't... Dude, this spell is so annoying as YoumuE Eagle. It takes actually centuries. Or is anyone, really? It has a lot of health. Nice, these ones I can zoom through because, you know, I think I got a good amount of time in Wabak Extra. I think I know what happens. I'm still so mad that I kept like thinking there was something special. How the speed of these bullets. No, it's just random. They just have a random like base speed attached to them because of course they do. I once had a strat for this spell where I'd like try to stay center the whole time, but I don't like it. From what I know, the first like wave or two of that spell is static, but after that it becomes random, which is very weird. I don't really get it. And I forgot. Oh, hello? Maybe it's because I don't shotgun her at the start. That's why YoumuE Eagle took so long on this spell. Oh, never mind. Everyone kills it around the same time. For some reason, I thought they killed it fast. I think it was just because I was used to YoumuE Otter. Just completely obliterating it. For some reason, I thought Marisa Wolf also killed it around the same time, but no. Meteor shot. So nice to be able to play this spell normally. Alright, it's coming up. It's time to say goodbye to Muscle Explosion. Goodbye, goodbye. It wasn't nice knowing you. Oh, it decided to kill me. It couldn't be a clean farewell. It had to take, yeah, had to take one for the road. It couldn't let me be. Couldn't have just let me be a happy man. Oh, I just realized I have to do survival. Ugh. Practicing from survival itself is like so useless. Yeah, and before I knew how to read it, oh my god, it was actually the worst thing of all time. It still sucks, but like it could have been so much worse. I'll never forget the various ways I died to this spell as Marisa Wolf. You had really cool moments such as I was walled by fireballs. Before the spell even started, I managed to grab 3 otter tokens, and I was down here. I paused, and then when I went to go unpause, I held Z without thinking. Which, those were 3 of my survival deaths. Good times had by all. I personally believe this should just flat out be like the second hardest EX survival. It's such a spell card. It's the spell card of all time. I think it's slept on heavily. It's definitely boring in the middle parts, but the end can be so nasty, and then the beginning you're messing around with tokens and it's goofy. Yeah, this is the firewall. I remember trying to devise up a strat for this that was like kill the spirits at the exact same time, and make it so that the gap is always like facing downwards. Yeah, I wouldn't have gone for that in an actual run. I would have been scared because I'd see that and I'm like, nope. You know what I'm not doing? Oh yeah, do I get a hyper? Oh wait, it just ends. Never mind. Yeah, how does this even end? Oh, she just dips. I will say I'm very proud of the fact that I never lost a run to failing to set up the hyper. Kind of. I mean, there was the part where I got an otter hyper before the spell started because I just grabbed 3 otter tokens, but I never got one because of the forced hyper at the end. I always set it up properly. I'm happy about that. Well, I always set it up properly in the end. I never had to rely on luck on the survival from what I remember. One final goodbye to final. One final farewell. Ta-ta-ta. Te-te-te. It feels so weird to be playing this normally. I'm just playing final, dude. Hello? Oh, it couldn't have let me go. It had to remind me. I'm so sad. I have 3 total ExNNNs lost to DKOs. The Maurice the Wolf curse, exactly. Never forget that I have 3 separate ExNNNs, not Wabak, but 3 separate ExNNNs that I died to DKO. And the best part, you know, the worst part actually is, every single one of them had a different final. And they were all the hardest finals. It was QED, Grudge Bow, and this. And I can only imagine what Pristine Beat is gonna do. It seems slower than usual. It's probably because of, that was 2 seconds slower than what I got on, my ExNNN. It's partially because of the fact that she has, it doesn't replicate the bigger hitbox she has after survival. So it's harder to hit her, so you get a bit less damage in. Alright, that's it. Yeah, I killed it in 45 seconds as Marisa Wolf. Marisa Wolf and Reimu Wolf killed it in 45. And then all the others killed it slower. I actually wanna, hold up. One last thing. I need to find out how fast YoumuE Wolf can realistically kill this stuff. Because my kill time as YoumuE Wolf on this spell wasn't the greatest. Yeah, the last achievement is Lunatic Gnomus. How long was that? 61? She kills it slow. What the hell? Ew, Yoma Wolf, what are you doing? Like, was she always this not good? Does she at least two-wave? I mean, I'd hope she two-waves this. I'm like doubting if Yoma Wolf is better or not. Hold on a second here. Is Yoma Wolf better than Marisa Wolf? Is she? I think I was just biased because of... I think I was just biased because of the fact that I did her third and I thought she was, like, killing stuff really well, but... I don't know anymore. Like, Marisa Wolf cleans up this span. That's really not an issue. I might change my mind on Yoma Wolf being so high. Like, I thought she was, like, the best, but... After that... I don't know. That was not good. 60 seconds? I'm pretty sure that's... I feel like Reimu Otter killed Final faster. Like, I thought I performed... Well, I probably also performed poorly when I was doing the ExNNN, but, like... that was not hot. And this is easy. Yeah, 60-second final is not great. Alright, I think I'm changing things up a bit. I think Marisa Wolf performs the best here. I don't think I'm not gonna knock down Yoma Wolf too bad. I think Yoma Wolf is probably at least top 3. All the Wolf shots are at least top 3. I think Rainbow Wolf might do better though, honestly. I think I gotta give it to Rainbow Wolf for second place. So I think my final ranking is Marisa Wolf, Rainbow Wolf, Yomu Wolf, Marisa Eagle, Yomu Otter, Marisa Otter, big gap between those two. Reimu Eagle, Reimu Otter, Yomu Eagle. I think that's my full ranking. Yomu Otter would be higher, but I feel like she's just weird. I don't know. Like, she doesn't kill Muscle Explosion in 2 waves like I thought she did. It's only in practice where she can do that. Because of the extra slash you get in at the start. That just, like, it means a lot. And then she performs awkwardly on final and the non-spells. So I think Yomu Otter is definitely a lot lower. Alright, yeah. I think that's true ranking. All clear, baby. All clear. Oh, can't believe it. I can't believe I done it. And now, we ain't done for today. I got other stuff I want to do for a bit. I'm gonna go out to eat in a bit, but before that, it's time for Raiko Gaming. Time for Raiko Gaming, lads. Oh wait, I need to actually have the thing show. Oopsie. Properties. No more Wabak. No more. Oh, that was fast. Alright, good. Huge break. Reimu A. I'm doing Reimu A first, because... yeah, I'm gonna get owned. I finally get past Wabak X, EX, and this is what I get. DDC. It's so nice to actually have finally made progress again. After so long. When was I first going for... Like, when did I first go for Wabak EX? It was a while ago. November 10th, 2021 was when it all started. 10 months later, I'm finally done. I finally decided to play the game again. Alright, what do we have to practice? Everything? I think everything. I legit don't know how to do this stage. Like, how do I... oh man, this is... I have to learn the stage again. I have to learn the stage section again. That's... The DC extra is weird, hard. I love it, but like, this is gonna be a rough one. But I'm excited for it. I've been excited to actually do DDCX, and then the first spin of the wheel, we get it. I might actually, when it comes to like rigging the wheel, I think I'll leave that for ISC. Cause I don't know, I don't. I know I only added it recently, but I'm thinking of taking it away just because I think it's just more interesting to leave things up to pure chance rather than something that big. For ISC, I'm more okay with it because there's so much, so it doesn't make a huge difference. Meanwhile, someone could just like load up wall K very easily, and I don't want that. So I'm probably going to remove modifiers from here on out. And I'll keep ISC stuff. Alright, so first half of the stage is fine. And then you have to do this. No, wait, don't attack her. Yeah, maybe not low K, but like, I don't know. It's either we load up something, someone loads up something hard, or someone loads up something easy. I think it's just more interesting to just completely be like, there's an equal chance of everything. Because that was part of the reason why I did it. ISC, there's so much, dude. Load up 10 frickin' 7, 10 4 for all I care. Alright, first half of the stage is fun. I just wanted to load up YoumuE for the sake. Don't worry, I'll get there eventually. Oh, I got hit with a world. I need to learn the second half of this stage. A lot of my stage routing when I originally did this, I had like, I think I had routed bombs at some points. Or at least when there was a lot of items, I'd be like, yes, this is my time. I'm scary. Oh man, I have to, whenever I get to I have to learn frickin' Sakya, dude. I'm so sick of gimmicky shot types. Oh, yeah, don't do that. Go, my friend. I'll take care of the right side. I need to not look when he sees all these spells. Complete PTSD. I can only imagine how this is gonna go. Man, I have to learn this stage more when I play like Sakya B, bro. I want to play Sakya B. I think a big part of wanting to remove it is just the suspense. I prefer the complete suspense of there's an equal chance of everything, as I said. I don't want to look at it and see like one game way above the others. Alright, the stage ain't too bad. I'll probably just mostly learn the stage as I go through attempts. I think that's how I'll go about things. Because, I mean, it's mostly sight readable. I just need to get a hold of it a bit more. That's the case with most of these stages. They aren't that bad. Raiko, on the other hand, I need to relearn everything. I know how to kind of shift that, but then I have to dodge, and it's like, well... Help. PvD on. Well, Raiko is consistently difficult. She's definitely got some easier stuff going on. Like, it's not all the end of the world. Involved praying. Awesome. The ultimate strat. God, I hate it when the shaking like carries over. Ah! I will say Raiko is at least a lot more intuitive than other extra bosses. Like, it's less of learning how to do the pattern and more of learning just getting used to the dodges you'll have to do. It's that Blue Man show. I gotta learn that frickin' thing. Yeah, she's a lot more RNG. Yeah, there's one rat spell and it's frickin' 3 strikes at midnight. And survival. Survival's kind of a route. Everything else is like, yay. Alternate sticking. Which is going to become a lot more of an issue with weaker shots as it lasts way longer. Oh, this thing. I always forget this spell exists. And it's like, I always remember, oh right, this thing's kind of a threat, isn't it? Who knows how this will go for me. Yeah, I'd like to imagine I'm pretty good now. I've done so much of this stuff. I don't think this will take me a crazy amount of time. But who knows? I've become one with the RNG after Saki. But I was in that bullet. What are you talking about? Then you have this spell at the end of all of it, dude. How do you think this is harder than Saki's final? Not as hard as, like, YoumuE Saki final, but, like, harder than every other shot type. Including YoumuE Otter. I mean, first two phases are fine, but, like, since when were the first two phases of an EX final hard? Ah. Owned. What was that a run from? When did I get hit last? I don't even remember. When was I hit? It's like 7th dawn, I think. Maybe YoumuE won't take too long. Or maybe I'm getting too confident. Yeah, I just get it. Like, that would have been so cool. I definitely didn't. I died like first section of the stage. Oh yeah, let me move everything here. True, it has happened before. No more having to look at whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, we get to look at YoumuE, YoumuE, Sakia, A. Alright, and then runs died to... What do I want all of these to be now? So, Pristine B is obviously going to be one, but where's, like, the cutoff? Survival, 8th spell... 6th spell? What's, like, the earliest I've had this be... 7th spell usually, because Wild Deserted Island was 7th spell. Muscle Explosion is 7th spell. What else? Mystic Square is too weird. Even then, it was Mystic Square was 4th to last, which would equate to, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like I want it to be alternate sticking, but I also don't know if it's like far enough to be... I mean, dying here would be decently notable. What other extras did I do? Moth? Where did I have the Moth cutoff be? It was... Froggy Braves the Wind and Rain. Which is also 7th spell, I think. Is it? forgot. I'm pretty sure it's 7th spell, but I have to, like, recheck. Oops. Moth. Spell cards. Extra. Yeah, it's 7th. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, so I didn't know it's 7 stones. I've never had it be 6th spell, but at the same time, alternate sticking is like a pretty big wall, especially for later shots. UFO... Actually, I think I had it for UFO, because I had... Let me check out my UFO runs. Yeah, Undefined Darkness. No, my Undefined Darkness is 7th spell. God damn it. The 6th spell is Green UFO. I'll do alternate sticking. Why not? I think it's a pretty big wall, especially as later shots. Is that too long? No. Then you have survival. Pristine beat. Okay! That's what we got going on here. Oh, I need to make like spaces between these. Ooh. Nope, not that. Ooh. So let's just do a little bit of practicing. I think what I'll try to do is get the boss in 2 runs. So alternate sticking to the end and then the beginning of Raiko to alternate sticking, I think works fine. Oh, rip. Oh, no. I'm always scared that I'm gonna underestimate stuff. But it's also, same thing happened with YoumuE Eagle, where I was like, I think I did like a run through and I like capped stuff super fast. And I was like, I think I don't want to be underestimating this. And then I did more work and I was like, uh-oh. I wasn't. Which I was less of an uh-oh and more of I'm glad. I don't like overestimating things because it makes doing it so much more underwhelming. Give me something I think's gonna be easy that's actually hard. I don't want something I think's gonna be hard and then it's easy. It's like a double-edged sword. On the other hand, hey, it wasn't as bad as you thought it was, but on the other hand, it's like way less satisfying because of how much you like hyped it up in your mind and then you're just like, oh. Thanks. Oh! want to try these other shots. Like, how does, like... I need to, like, remind myself, like, how certain shots do against it. And Rainbow B definitely performs pretty ass at it. Oh, that DPS. It's so bad. Her health moves down so slowly. I think once I start streaming, I'm gonna put together a video of like EX block runs. I think when I make like all shot, I'm gonna like make all shot ExNNN vids, but it's gonna be like, oh jeez, it's gonna be of the runs rather than the replays. So like taken from the oh, hello. Because I think hearing me play is more interesting than just... Well, I mean, who wants to watch the same thing 8 times over again? Of just the robot repeating my actions. Much more interesting to just, like, really just have me play behind it. And also hear me pop off. Spell can really just throw some nastiness at you, huh? Last phase is also long. Well, not true last phase, just partial last phase. No, wait, this one. Let me practice this spell, because I don't really understand it all that much. Oops. I thought it was gonna end way sooner, so I was like, I'll just camp out in the corner. I'll be fine. No, you won't. You actually won't be. Alright, cool route. Oh yeah, the Saki A slow glitch. I don't know if I'll try much for that, since it feels like this can just get consistent anyways. I mean, I'll try for it, but I won't, like, go out of my way to learn the timing. This end phase is just too crowded, dude. Why did I just stop trying to say, oh, I'll be fine here? Nope, you gotta play to the end, buddy. Keeps saying like movement out of the corner of my eye on OBS, and it's just it telling me encoding overloaded. Nothing has changed, but I'm gonna keep talking to you about it. And I keep thinking, oh, something's happening on my other monitor. Nope, never. No, bro, this survival's impossible. Hardest spell on the level. Spell cards, bro. How tragic. It's so tragic. Saki A is gonna be weird. Because she's like theoretically the best if you know how to shift match, but I can't shift mash, and the slowing of the patterns kind of messes with me, I won't lie. That was the problem I had when I switched to Sakia A from Reimu A, and also vice versa. Like, Sakia A is playing a whole nother game. Harder than PDH? True! So true. I was gonna make a joke about having to do PDH at the end of a run. Not really a joke, just what if. And then I just remembered Moko Non 8. It's like, might as well be the same thing for me right now. Yay. God, that health just drains with this. And it changes a bit, but because she like wipes the screen before every phase, you really just get in. God. The worst part about getting 8 runs past Moko Non 8 is the fact that I also have to do imperishable shooting. And that's just tragic. Like, I will have runs that die to imperishable shooting. And that's scary. I'm not ready for that one. Ah. Oh! Hello! Alright, I want to practice the spell. I learned a decent, I will say, I learned a decent amount of Raiko from doing the EX clear originally. Because this stage kicked my ass. This is one of those spells that gets harder over time. And the longer it lives, the more lasers there are. And the more lasers there are, the more chance you have these weird, like at the start, you go into a gap and you, like, sit next to a laser and you're fine. But after a bit through the spell, there's more lasers that start showing up. And start becoming a real nuisance. I like how she has a health bar here, and then she just dips. She becomes blue. It's weird. Raiko's very weird for me right now, where it's like everything in isolation is a bit tough, but not too bad. But now that I have to do everything, like I'm starting to like do multiple spells after one another, it's starting to become very clear that once you put everything together, it becomes much harder. Like, it was fine when I wasn't going for it. In that, like, invincible run where I just kind of, like, did everything. But now it's like, oh. I have to actually, like, make sure that happens. And that's not easy. Yeah, just become blue and invincible. True peace. Oh, I'm gonna let's pretend that did not happen. Yeah, Sakia B. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna be so glad I get to play that shot type. The final phase can be really nice to you, but other times it's just like, welcome to your own personal hell, goodbye, and you just get something completely nasty. Let me do Taiko Rocket. Like, I don't know how to practice this right now. Everything needs practicing, and I'm like, I don't know what to do yet. So glad I get to go from YoumuE Eagle to also very quickly one of the shot types and extras that I was completely terrified of from the beginning. Like, the shot types I was scared of were, I had like made a list. It was, oh, hello. It was Hyuka, Mystic Square, Solo Sakia, and Solo Reimu and Ayan. And Sakia B in DDC. Sanai and Lol K, just because it's Lol K, and Sanai is probably the worst shot type there for NN. YoumuE Eagle in Wabak, and then Marisa and Saki and UM. Those are like, originally, those were the shots I was scared of, and now there's more. The number didn't change, it actually just went up. Because now you have stuff like Reimu B in this game is also like mad ass. I mean, she might be okay in some regards, but she also just doesn't got the greatest damage. Maybe Racing will secretly be the worst. I don't know. Homing might come in clutch. so high. Yikes. Oh, this is goofy. This is a bit of a goofy one. Alrighty. Now I want to do alternate sticking. I want to do alternate sticking to the end. Alternate sticking is probably, in my opinion, one of the hardest spells in the fight. Because I can't dodge things from the side. And there's a lot of them in this spell. Especially the bad shots. I said it earlier, but like, man. Stuff like Sakia B is to do this spell for actually use. Alright, it's not that bad as VOD. Let me do Reimu B alternate sticking, or you have to do it like, no, not Reimu B. Let's do Sakia B, because at least Reimu B has homing. You know what Sakia B doesn't have? Damage. Anything? She doesn't have anything. I can't wait to spin the wheel and get Sakia B first try. Oh, the damage, dude. Oh, it's saddening. It's so sad. Like, you can't be very close for long in the later ones, because they start moving out more. Awesome, I love this shot type. I love Sakia B! Such a cool shot type. I can't wait to do that, like, on pace, like, 20 times. Which one is this? Oh, it's one of the harder nons. Let's go. Yikes. And then I go down here to cry. Yikes. Jinkies. This non kind of scares me because it's just built different from all the others, and it catches me off guard. Man, putting this all together is gonna be hard. In a run with nerves? No thanks. Why was I like trying to damage her? I was like, yes, this is what I have to do. I must kill the survival spell card. I feel like the second spell is gonna be like the second spell is just gonna be the lightning nay of the run. That's just what second spell is gonna be. Where it's not like one of the notably hard things, but also just like I can't 100% die to it. There's just no doubt in my mind about that. God, doing this survival on nerves is kind of gonna ruin me. I don't like the dodges it has you do. Owned. The dodges on survival used to look like impossibly small to me. I remember that. It was like a miracle that I was able to dodge it back then. Like it was a tiny gap that quickly flew by. And now it's just chill. Yo, More, thank you for the raid. Oh, yeah, I got one. I read it wrong. Oh, I got hit twice. Awesome. Oh, I'm gonna try again. Oh, time to just practice Pristine Beat. The best game at the end of the stream, so he was playing Moth. I have a feeling I know what you're referring to. I know. Moth is really difficult. I can imagine. Thanks for the good luck. It took a while, but I'm finally freaking here. I was stuck on Wabak for like 8 billion years, but I'm finally past that and I get to play DDC, which is nice. It is awesome. I love this extra. It's my favorite. Easily. And then I was finally, originally I was choosing the games I would do next. And then, after, what is it? Oh no, wait, what happened? Let's see. I was choosing, and then I went through the games. And then I got to Wabak, and then I got owned. None to go, hey dude? Probably not. I don't really know how to do it. I'm probably just gonna go standard YoumuE. Yeah, she's good enough. Do not have the patience of an ExNNN. I'm surprised I do. I used to be like one of the most impatient people of all time. And now I've, been doing this for way too long. And I'm still on the journey to do all of them. Because I don't know why, but of course I am. You know who holds the most DDCEX world records? That would be you, right? Or is it someone else? Yeah, I've seen you post stuff about DDCEX scoring from time to time. Oh. Yeah, part right there doing Wabak ExNNN. I did like 3. No, I did 5. I did 5 of them. And I was like, I need to do something different. And so I spun a wheel to decide my next game. And originally it was just Mystic Square. And so I did that. And that went by in like very little time, surprisingly. And after Mystic Square, I spun the wheel again to see what I'd get after Wolbach. And then it was just today where I finally finished dealing with that freaking extra. And I'm gonna move on to this. Which I'm excited to do, but it's also gonna be pretty difficult for me. I guess it is almost only fair though, because I was like, when I was picking and choosing, I was always like, oh, this one seems comfortable enough, and now that I'm reaching like the second half, I've started to realize that I've left some some rough ones for me to get through at the end. Jeez, the freaking the rest and the standard note were like right in my face. They were about to hit me. So I have to grind this out, which would be nice. Yeah, I've solidified in my mind pretty much that DDC is definitely one of the harder ones. Raikou is a lot more random than other extra bosses, and is generally just has overall difficulty in most of her patterns, I'd say. Like, Raikou and Hikatia are pretty deep. I'd say are, like, top 2. Moko's in a weird spot where, like, if you're good enough to do ExNNNN really well, she's not very hard, because it's... Moko doesn't have too many hard things, but then she shoots out, like, ExNNNN and imperishable shooting. But if you can get good at those, she's fine. Unfortunately, I blow ass at both. UM I just find generally hard. And I'm like the one guy who thinks Wolbach is ExNNN is like freaking difficult. Especially All-Shot. All-Shot was a rough journey for Wolbach, but it's finally over. IS definitely gets consistent to some degree, but it's mechanically difficult, I'd say. There's no real RNG to it. It's just, are you good enough to, like, put in what you need to get through it? You gonna do all solos? Sure am. I'm also leaving IN for last at 100% because it's freaking, it's 12 shots. I don't want to deal with that any time other than the end. Yeah, UM is blessed by just being very fun. I love UMEX. I was very happy when UM came out and I tried it out, and I was just... Extra in that game is just a lot of fun. Although it also kind of scares me because Dragon Eater as Marisa and Sakia are just like ridiculous for me, and I can't do them at all. And also I gotta learn the stages Sakia. I don't play Sakia in UM at all, so I gotta actually learn to use that shot type. But she is like, she's like one of the last gimmicky shots I have left. Well, never mind. I mean, not really. Still have to do, like, SA, Mari, B. I'm done with, like, every YoumuE shot, though. That's, like, not IN YoumuE, but, like, TD/YoumuE type thing. I'm basically doing every. Yeah, Saki A, from what I know, can just be like crazy good if you just know how to use it right. I don't know how well I'll be good at it though, because I'm not super familiar with being able to like use Saki A in that way. I believe Saki A would probably be just the best for NN because of that, but I don't know if I'll be able to like actively show that to the best of my ability. A metronome? That's optimal. I'm honestly surprised I've gotten as far as I did. Whenever I started this, I was always like, yeah, I'm gonna do this or whatever. This is gonna be a thing I do. But now that I'm like nearing the halfway point, I'm just kind of realizing like, oh, this is actually just a thing I'm doing, huh? That's kind of nice. But I'm like, there's still so much more. I gotta finish DDC. Really start and finish it. I gotta do lol K. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so far I've done... When it comes to, like... Saki Beach is really fun, I can imagine. It's gonna be a real hoot and a holler. She'll definitely make it interesting. Well, it's already interesting, but, like... It'll be an interesting experience on her own. Yeah, let's see. So far I have... God damn it. All shot ExNNNs in Mystic Square, USD, PCB, that includes Phantasm, Mountain of Faith, UFO, 10 Desires, and Wabak. I also just have YoumuE and Essay done too. And I've still got to go through SOEW, LOS. No, Essay was like one of the easier ones that I hadn't done yet. Yeah, Essay is not a hard ExNNN compared to the others. I just haven't done it. Because PCB I did as my first just standard ExNNN. I didn't do all shot at the time. And then UFO, because I was going to do UFO Hard 1cc, I also tried to do all shot at the same time, but I ended up giving up on that. And then I just kind of decided USD as my first all shot. I don't entirely know why I did, but I did. And then I was going to do Moth Lunatic 1cc, so I did ExNNN all shot of that. And then I did 10 Desires, because I was going to do Lunatic 1cc of that. And then I wanted to do PCB LMB, so I did all shot of that at the same time. I went to go do UFO Lunatic 1cc, I did all shot of that. I had plans to do LMB of Wabak, but that didn't go well. I did all shot of that EXN. Yeah, it's some crazy pox, few bombs in the stage. I just scored instead. I might check out scoring of this at some time. I don't know when. I'm very much just like, I want to do ExNNN goal. Like that's just at like the forefront of my mind. But after that, I'm pretty open to doing whatever. So I might mess around with scoring for a bit. See if I enjoy it and stuff. Yeah, but now part of the reason I haven't done essay is now it's literally just, it's up to a wheel. I just spin a wheel because I thought it would be fun rather than picking and choosing. That's why I did Mystic Square. I didn't choose Mystic Square. I spun a wheel because I didn't want to turn to a Block EX. And then I got that. And that's how I still got DDC. Which I'm glad, because DDC's extra's fun. I gotta do SOW, LLS, IN, I left for last purposefully. GFW. PUFV is a thing I'm doing just because I once saw what a technical PUFV EXN was, and I was like, that just looks easy, why not? And it's just time down strats for the most part. Is it that interesting? Not at all, but why not? Cool, my finger slipped, but I still got away with it. There's like a few things I'd be interested in checking out what scoring is like. Mainly, USDEX also caught my eye. USDEX, DCX could be fun. Moth EX maybe. I'm not sure about any others. I haven't thought about it. I could become the one guy who ever scored Wabak EX. There we go. Alternate sticking to the end. Let's go. I need to remember how to do 3 strikes at midnight. I don't think this is right. Is there anything I can do from the previous non? Not that it matters too much, but like if I can do it, why not? The nons are harder than the spells. I don't know if that's the case for me yet. Oh, that's a new one. I haven't seen that non do that before. The Nons are pretty tough for an EX boss, though, I feel. A lot of EX boss Nons tend to feel like filler, but these ones don't. Oh yeah, the final Non is spooky. It's just like completely different from all the others. It's not as cool. I really like her Nons too. Like I feel like I have to actively play them rather than like, I don't know, stream for like 20 seconds or whatever the hell Raiko and Saki's are. Yikes. Alternate sticking moment. I need to check out Second Spell. Second Spell's weird. Artist thing is great, but it's freaking hard. Oh, doing it by the bottom seems fine, because you aren't, like, walled in by, like, these guys. Or are you? Never mind, it's kind of random whether you actually can do that. Is weird. It's like a couple dodges you have to actually do, but I struggle with them. Big fan of PWD Non. Alright, let me try to do at least like, I'll do like Non 1 to ultimate sticking. This is like a thing I do now for some reason, where I try to get it in like the boss like in runs or whatever. Oh, I got owned. I'm gonna still need to learn a few more things, but I think I can at least brute force this run for a bit and then check stuff out. Oh, oops. This Snow messes with me. I will say this Snow gets me because like she creates like a lane you get to follow, but with how she moves, sometimes this lane can just like run you up the wall. I've unlocked true power where I can just read where I am during this spell. Thanks. Oh, I got hit. No. This is alternate stacking? Okay, yeah. Try it again. Okay. I'm definitely gonna want to learn first spell a bit more. Kind of interesting to never have like full confidence during the fight on like certain patterns. Like rarely I'm like, yes, this is a pattern, I will pass this. Like I can just die to anything really. It's kind of neat. I prefer the balancing where I have to try the whole time. Oh, it's not gonna suck without homing, dude. I'm gonna be sitting here for 8 years as Sakia B. Sometimes she really waits to start shaking it up. That was spooky. I don't get like clipped here again. She like just barely like touched one of them last time. Alright, let's see how far I can go now. Oh, hello! In my head I was thinking like, oh, what if I just got it, you know? And then sudden bullet, I didn't notice. Got owned, dude. Can't believe this. Thanks. I keep trying to like attack for some reason. Oh, this is a bit goofy. Alright, we're good. Alright, neato. One miss to frickin' Tycho Rocket. One miss Raiko, not one miss EX. Nice. Alright. I'm feeling nice with this extra, but you know, the bad shots have yet to come, so this is, I finally beat Wabak, yeah. I got through YoumuE Eagle and finally finished Wabak once and for all. And I'm so glad. I think I'm just gonna play Drury World for a bit and then probably stop stream. I feel like I don't find this spell as hard as I should. Oh. Never mind. It's just ego, that's all. My cap rate on it sucks, but it's also because a lot of that's from my original clear. I hear a lot of bad things about this spell, but I kind of schmoove on it sometimes. Oh, I saw that ball from a mile away, but I thought it was gonna start moving left, but it just kept going down, and I didn't know what to do about it. I mean, those swap shots with usually anyone. I think like some shots you can like really hone in on your damage, but oh, that one is coming straight for me. Alright, I think I want a couple more caps of this and then I'll call it a D. Call it a D. Alright, one more cap and then I'm done. Frick. I wanted to be greedy. Alright, never mind. Impossible spell card. Never mind, I'm not playing. I know what happens when I start continuing runs from mid-boss. I start just going and I freaking get the run minus the start of the stage. I'm not doing it. I made that mistake twice. Once in Moth and once in Wabak. Both with Raymoose. You know what? That's a bad omen. I'm done. Alright, well, I'm really happy with what happened today. I got done with a buck, and I practiced DDC. Overall, a good day. Nice things happened. So yeah, I'm glad I actually decided to play today. I was almost tempted not to, but it worked out in the end. And then, because I wouldn't have been able to play until like Tuesday. Yeah, well, box done. Yeah. So yeah, I'm done for today. Next time I stream will be at least Tuesday. I can't stream anytime this weekend. I can't really stream Monday. So I'm stuck waiting for a while. Man, Friday for Monday's gonna suck. Stuck working or going to school. Yeah, so everyone watching, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, at least Tuesday. Like Tuesday the earliest. And it'll be attempts of this. And hopefully it'll go well, but who knows. So yeah, Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed. And bye-bye.